Alright, I just unmuted my mic. Cause like, yeah, I'm not gonna be talking though. I'm gonna like mute it again whenever we start, but this is what I'm rolling. Las Vegas, Miami. On a kick. Alright. I'm gonna mute my mic now. Miami defense is nice. I do run that. Las Vegas offense though, that is way better. Not even gonna cap. I think I'm gonna score a lot. I'm gonna really try to set the run, but I have a bunch of passing things I want to try. Thanks. Ooh, I'm so ready. I gotcha. No, yeah. So for Oakland, I form close, strong H wing, and then I run a bunch of stuff out of gun. It's really good. Y'all get to see. There's a couple really good plays I like. I even created like a new kind of offense that I'm gonna try out that he hasn't seen yet. I was messing around in practice earlier and I discovered something that I really like. You, Arpon, and I don't know who else. Oh, and Dolphins. Oh wait, no, Dolphins. I don't know. Jets might be in here. I think it's Dolphins, Ravens, and Jets. I think I actually have a pretty good chance at this. My offense is really good. He said he had to go poop or something. I don't remember. But he has an invite. He'll join. Get ready though. Henry Ruggs is gonna have a big game. I have so for defense right now, I'm gonna try to stay in pass defense, but I have 2 inside stuffs and 2 outside stuffs to defend against the run. I think I think my defense is gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna try to use my safety, but the second he starts taking underneath, I'm gonna go to my linebacker. DK is my like #1 concern. I'm not too worried about his run game, to be honest. I'm not going to man coverage. He showed me he can toast that, so I'm gonna have to kind of play loose coverage. The second I go into like press man or something like that, he has a touchdown. But when the game starts, by the way, I'm gonna keep my mic on mute. I'm probably like if something pisses me off, like yeah. I gotta resend. Okay. No, see, that's what I always do. Because whenever I run press man coverage, I always have a linebacker on a blitz, but I always move him over to like a hard flat or a curl flat. Yeah. Okay, okay. a second. I think Jordan's the Jets guy, maybe. I don't know, though. I know he's actually, like... Oh, he's Saints. Alright. In the playoffs, I ended up beating the Chargers, the Colts, and then I beat the Broncos. So, and it's funny because all those people have actually beat me in like a regular season game. I was beating the Broncos, I think 48 or 49-21 or something like that, and then he ended up closing apps, so the stats didn't save. You want to kick? My offense, I'm pretty confident with, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to mute my mic now. See ya.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 56. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On the ground, Richard. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
38-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Fourth down, Mariota. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
For 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 46 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. The cut slant caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he spins through. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2nd and 10. At the
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rolling to his right. Going for mid. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Geis. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 31 yards there, the first down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Seahawks 14. Raiders nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. A good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit? Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
7.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. from the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. It is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Here's Wilson. Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Mariota got his man. It's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
At the 44-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. First down, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Mariota. And he'll look downfield for one. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
A 3-yard loss.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Not much there, only a yard.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third down, here's Geis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Throwing is Wilson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards. On the ground, Geis. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Geis, they'll try to run it. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
At the 3-yard line.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
Jason.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Got an open man, it's Rose. And they'll get this right past midfield before they stop just before the 35. 25 yards that time. This is Richard. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
To
and
throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, 32 yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Seahawks 35. Raiders.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move to his left. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by Demarius Randall.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the interception here, Mariota. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
The 34-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for the Seahawks touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Out to his left. And to the right side, it's Williams. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Wilson with the give to
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Raiders 14.
from the 35 on second down. Wilson, a pass underneath for Carson. We'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's third down.
A gain of 2.
The Seahawks on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Wilson. This is going to be incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
A 34-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
25-yard line.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And now look at him go. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much seal the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. from the gun. Mariota escaping the pressure right. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mariota. And marked him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Mariota again. Flush to his right. Reception here by Rose. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the air again, Mariota. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
52, Raiders 21. Pat O'Donnell set.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Again, it's Penny. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Wilson wants to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that